Welcome back. Over the weekend, 16 teams punched their ticket to the next round of the North Dakota high school football playoffs, while 16 other teams saw their seasons come to an end. Our cameras were all over the state over the weekend, and to bring you a little high school varsity sports live action on a Monday, we bring in our North Dakota high school expert, Jody Norstedt. Jody?
Thanks, Kelly. What a weekend. We're now down to just 30 teams playing high school football across the state. If you're one of them, congrats. Let's start with some playoff highlights at the Class A level. The top seed, Hillsboro Central Valley, hosting West Hope Newburgh Glenburn. It was a good one early. Oscar Benson takes the toss on 3rd and 1, and watch him make cuts, weaving his way through the defense, right to the pylon for a 15-yard score. Burrows up 6-0. Now it's the Burrows defense. The senior, Jack Camroot, picks up his first of 3 sacks on the day. But the Sioux answer on 3rd and goal. Trent Marquardt finds DeAndre Rice in the back of the end zone. Sioux lead the top-ranked Burrows after 1-8-6. That lead would not hold. With 11:30 to go in the second, Grant Skager spinning off a defender, flying by the cameraman for 47 of his 153 yards in the score. Hillsboro up 12-8. How about a trick play? The Burrows with the dagger, flea flicker style, 75 yards to Riley Peterson. The Burrows win at 39-8 and get that first one out of the way.
Well, the first playoff game, it's nice to have at home, and we knew we were going to be facing a team with that passed a lot more, so I had to come ready for that, and it was a good challenge, and good to face a different kind of opponent. Knowing that you can't underestimate any opponent, and the biggest thing is we have home games, so we got to be ready to go.
Tonight, man, and arguably the biggest game of the weekend, defending state champ Thompson in a rematch with top-ranked Cavalier. Austin Erlub might be our player of the year in 9-man. He shows patience for the blockers and finds another gear. 53 yards. Tornadoes up 16, only 6 minutes into the first quarter. It's 22-6. If you thought that was good, Caden Schwabia Thompson making his own ankle-breaking cut. Those two put on a show from the quarterback position. 42-yard touchdown is 22-14 Cavalier. The teams combined for 44 points in the first quarter. Back to Erlob, going through the air this time. 70-yard TD pass to Andre Carrier. That makes it 38-14 Cavalier with a 58-20 win. There's no doubt who the top team in the state is.
You can never let up. We knew Thompson wasn't going to just lay down and give it to us. We had to keep battling and keep fighting each play, and we did, and came out on top. We're not satisfied. We set our goals high in the beginning of the year. It's Cavalier football. The goal's the same each week, and we got to bring it each week.
Napoleon is next for the Tornadoes. To the best entrance in the state, and who's Salem Glen Ellyn, arriving in a cattle hauler, baby, to take on Divide County. The Holsteins playing their first playoff game since last year's Dakota Bowl. Braden Zuroff is one heck of an athlete for the boys in black. He shows off a little bit of everything here, the strength, speed, and the 55-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion makes it an 8-zip lead for the home team, but it was Divide County up 16-14 at the break. The Maroons were looking strong. DeJuan Jenkins hits Aiden Eriksmo with the shovel pass. Great blocking. Another big touchdown. This one 62 yards. Puts the visitors up 22-20. But the unbeaten Holsteins weren't about to let it slip away. Beautiful screen pass here. Brandon Schroeder from Evan Henke. Touchdown Holsteins. They scored 22 unanswered to win, 42-22, advancing to the Elite Eight where they'll host Northern Prairie. The Class 2A season wrapping up with Shanley closing out the year against Devils Lake. The Deacons already with that #1 seed locked up. Firebirds set to host a playoff game too. Shanley wanted to make sure it was sharp before its bye week. Mission accomplished. Haley Buckles, 63 yards on the end around, his second touchdown of the game. They were both the same play call. It was 21 zip Deacons after one. Then with the game out of hand late, a special moment for Joe Keller, one of the best sports fans in the state, one of the greatest human beings you'll ever meet. He scores a 65-yard touchdown. Joe was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy at age 5, but hasn't let it slow him down. Kudos to both teams for making this happen. Joe said afterward it caught him by surprise, but he just embraced the moment. We're going to have him on later in the week to talk about this memorable moment. Shanley goes on to win 38-7. Kelly, I've been covering high school sports in this region for close to 10 years now. I've never met a young man who has as much passion for his school than that kid, Joe Keller. Whether it's volleyball, football, basketball, whatever, he'll tell you about his favorite players and teams. Really cool to see that moment come to fruition on Saturday afternoon. It's just highlights today. We'll set up the playoff picture tomorrow and we'll try to track down that superstar later in the week. Joe Keller, good stuff. Kelly, back to you.
Very cool. Thanks so much, Jody. Definitely looking forward to hearing from him later this week. Well, when we come back, we recap our FCS highlights from over the weekend and a new coaching announcement coming out of Fargo. Stay tuned.
Midco Sports Tonight, presented by Avera Orthopedics.